What's going on, guys? Move here. Welcome back to DDLCPlus. The side stories. We're going into side story S numero 4, I believe. We've done 3. We've done understanding, respect, and reflection. We're going into balance, which is Sayori Natsuki is the last one before the big ones. And yeah, let's just go straight in again. 'Cause why not? I forgot to put my headphones on. Now that's music. We're back. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace.
What? Hi. Hi.
The literature club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all their favourite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was the first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayori shared her love for poetry as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monica decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection.
I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all of those things.
Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover. So if my throat still sounds fucked, I have not slept since the last, so I literally, the only difference between the last episode and this one is the fact that I have Pepsi. That is it. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover.
Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one.
In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand and replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location.
Well, okay, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I can handle it. I do it with Yuri's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. But I love my friends and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then, let's pick you something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut, I said I had the attention span of one. Oh, were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No, how did you get to that conclusion? Don't call me that. A donut? Cute. How come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason.
Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. Natsuki's coming out of the closet, ladies and gentlemen. Be prepared.
If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry. It wasn't you.
Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk.
I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden.
Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles.
You know, like, well, a nice person, so he wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson.
Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment.
Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start doing your fucking thing. I don't know. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously.
Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck.
It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out, like, well, you should just read it. You have to tell me what you think. I could already guess who you're going to ship yourself with, and it will be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Yeah, never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. Don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I wouldn't make you or anything. No, it's just... Well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow.
Ugh. After the club meeting ends and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monika strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you.
I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so cute. I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, if I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I'm a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said
For fuck's sake, Sayori. You had one job.
What's so bad about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much.
Oh, that's ridiculous. How come do you feel... How does that brain of yours work, Sayori?
Well, I mean, just little signs like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first, and feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I bought up poetry.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know?
Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that.
It's okay, try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help.
You're the best.
Sayori gives Sayori gives Monika a quick hug.
Well, I'm gonna go.
You got this. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, vibes. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, vibes. Ooh, yeah. Sorry. After the next club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one in as usual. Trying to the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki.
Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you?
Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori.
You can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then.
Mm-hmm.
Can I sit next to you, though? Sure.
Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki and then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Ah yes, this floor is made out of floor! Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book.
Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. You bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all those stick figures and thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him.
What the heck? You're the weirdo.
Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess.
Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori.
Do you ever feel weird just sharing all of your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no, it was just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings.
Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words.
Doesn't that depend more on the kinds of friends you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not as you, it's just how I am, so... You write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but... You should... I mean... Would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But... We talk about something else. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't go very far yet. Sure.
Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki! Hey, Natsuki. At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. Just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun hanging out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. Can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know, I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized. Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the only one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Monica's just dumb. She's dumb on the inside. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I won't like that. Well, I could. I don't know. I could, like, divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking someone to solve my problems for me. True, I'm sorry. Guess I just instinctively want to try and solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. Ugh. Just feels so dumb talking to someone about how to be friends with him. It's just weird and not cool. It's the literature club. It's not the cool club. Hey. Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Look, Monica. Look, I know that you're kind of in a tough spot, and then it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, thanks. Well, thanks. Natsuki gathers her things, then she finishes her thoughts in a mumble. I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything really was going to be okay. Oh damn. Who the fuck? Who is you? Who is you? Balance part 2. The mail things, they aren't on my computer. I don't know what they are. I'm scared to know what they are. It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamour and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki. I never run into the other club members around the school. Natsuki! Natsuki, who's busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She definitely saw me. Monica is the first to arrive at the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter.
Natsuki's been so distant with me. How stupid to think that she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. Why don't you just go on today?
Sorry, but do you plan on going inside?
No.
Why?
I'm sulking.
Oh. Alright then. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you, excuse me.
No, don't leave me.
I'll stay here then.
I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I was around lunch today and I waved and called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me.
Really? Not bad.
Hey!
Sorry, that was a joke. It just sounded something stupid that I would do from anxiety.
From anxiety?
Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself.
Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of get closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga. But she doesn't really actually want to be friends with me.
Well, I feel like I am missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her?
No, she's just walking with her friends.
With her friends. How do I put this? So you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them.
Of course, I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so...
You hate being alone? We're very different people. I cherish my time alone, wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think, well, if I was trying to have alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then it just would not make me very happy.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything.
No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together, but the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who would just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. So how is Yuri explaining this better than Monica did to Natsuki? Bruh. To think when establishing a friendship, it's more important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment.
But that means I really was bothering her. I just wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one.
My voice is fucked!
Was that actually hurting her?
I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs, and Natsuki and I are completely different, so...
Why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because you already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. I gotta let myself do this.
Sayori, I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this, sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug.
You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart.
It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others, and my friends deserve happiness. Sayori shoots laser beams out of her eyeballs and blows up a wall.
Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. Makes me feel desperate, like I need to make up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that.
That's very mature of you, Sayori.
I'm mature.
So does that mean you'll be going home after all?
I need to be here to show that I respect her space. I'll just spend this club by myself today. You can go in first.
Okay. You're blocking the door.
Oh. By the way, you said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways.
Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. No, they actually are. Like, there's obvious differences, but their situation's very similar. After a moment, Sayori follows. In we go. The club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Ooh, are you writing today? Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet closer and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Says to Sayori. Understanding Monica smiles, she places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Good job, child. She's over 18 though. Like, she's the youngest, but she's over 18, so hush, child. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. Bruh, Monica squeezing the shoulder blades. Fun. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. Yuri is a train. full of shit. And departs from everything. So has Monica, after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back onto the shelf while Natsuki watches, then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Sorry, I don't know where it's supposed to go. It's fine. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too, but you go first. Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still. Well, first of all, I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch. I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I mean, I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So hey yo, we get to read a poem. Let's go. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colours and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break in. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my place to be in the world. It's my best place in the world. I am butchering this so hard, but oh well. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put away. I need to touch them to put them away. To see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world. Epic. Nice. It's a poem. But I thought, well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please. Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you needed. And then we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About, like, the friendship stuff. I mean,
It's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job, so don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time and I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I respect that from now on. Friendship should always start with boundaries.
I don't know if that's what that said, but I'm rolling with it.
With the right balance.
Natsuki nods again.
One thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced, like you said. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then.
Yes!
Well, anyway. I'm not going to be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that. But, guess it wouldn't hurt to do it once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. Alright. I was just saying. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Ah? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess.
The two walk down the hallway together.
Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last 2 chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Oh, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh, shush.
That unlocked the Natsuki one and this one. Nice. Epic. Also unlocked this poem. We got another poem for some reason. For some reason, the Monica Yuri one isn't showing up, even though I literally did it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into reflection, and I'm just going to skip through the entire thing. This is fun. We love skipping. Skipping is the best. Look at that. Look at this. There we are. Skip right to the end. Perfection. Now we should have it. There's Yuri. Look at it. Look at you. Look at you, Yuri. Look at you. There we are. Oh, look, there's Monica. Look at that. Right. There's this. Now. Wait, what? A small quiet stairwell which Yuri sometimes prefers as her reading location. Nice. Very nice. Got some beautiful sketches, beautiful promo. We love that. We love that. Yeah, we're just missing 2 pictures. This is going to be unlocked Natsuki and Yuri and Sayori Monica. Those are going to be those 2. This one's going to be Sayori Monica. This one's going to be Natsuri. I don't know which these 2 are. I'm probably... yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Peace out, you fucking dicks.